welcome to my channel, Brandy Plan. So I decided to do it again. I'm doing all of my plan with me's in one video with one really long talk through or voice over. Long story short, let's talk about how much I love this kit. This is a kit from Pinnacle Sticker Co. It is going in my kids' question planner. It is a gnome on a pink flamingo floaty with all things pink, flamingo, and gnome. I can't think of a better summertime kit. If you guys did not purchase this kit, what is wrong with you? Like, have you lost your minds? You need to go to Pinnacle Sticker Co. right now, put it in your cart, go to checkout, put Brandy 15 in notes to seller, get 15% off, have it shipped to your house, and prep it for next year because it should be in everybody's lineup. Everybody. You need to get this kit. This is me living my best life if I was a gnome, which I want to be a gnome. And I want to be a gnome on a pink frickin' floaty with a pink flamingo floaty drink holder with my cocktail sitting in a pool eating watermelon. This is literally my dream, guys. Like, it's my whole dream. I can't even tell you how much I absolutely like. Look at them. I love this kit. I can't say enough things. I love the headers. I love the washi. I love the coconut drinks. I love the gnomes. I absolutely love everything about this kit. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. Although I'm pretty sure most of you have been here for a long time. My name is Brandy. I'm a nurse, and I love summer, and I love the water, and I love gnomes. So this is basically everything I've ever wanted in a kit. And I would love to say that Sarah designed this kit specifically for me, but that might be a bit misleading. I'm pretty sure she probably thought it was cute too and that other people would like it. However, had she known that this was my full spirit animal moment, I don't know. She might, she put this out, it was in my cart probably the next second. Like 1 second later. Like I saw the picture, I was like, where is it? I put it in my cart and I needed it to come. And look at that theme sticker. Like zoom in. If you guys can't see that theme sticker right now, you need to see it. It is me with a cocktail on my pink floaty in the water. It's the best thing that could ever happen to a human being if they were a gnome. And who doesn't want to be a gnome? Like, I kind of want to be a gnome. I watched Romeo and Juliet, and that seemed kind of nice. I kind of want to hang out in someone's lawn all day, gardening, doing stuff. I think that would be kind of fun, just as an aside. If you've ever thought about it, just, think about it a bit. You spend all day. You don't have to eat. You can just sit there and chill. If you want to eat, you can have a cocktail. You can maybe have a little bit of watermelon. Or at least pretend to. Depends on what kind of gnome you are. You can sit in suntan. You can garden. You can, play Frisbee. Whatever you want. Long story short, I think the life as a gnome would be pretty fun. Just throwing that out there. So anyway, I always put down, if I have check boxes, I always put the checkbox down to do the question. And then I put 3 rows of boxes underneath to mark my kids' answers. So that is how this planner works. I've been doing it this way. This is my 2nd year in this planner. We are behind. I'm not going to lie to you. Me and the kids are definitely behind. However, we are starting to catch up. I think we're on, we're behind. I think we're on May. So, yeah, so we have June and July left to do. I pre-write the questions done. So once I'm done the plan with me, I often go into the questions. I get the questions from a kid's journaling questions book that I purchased. And yes, my kids could probably fill out that book, but I actually want to regurgitate the questions year to year to year because I want to see if their answers change. I think that would be kind of fun. So yeah, that's kind of my idea in regards to this planner. So far my kids love doing it. They're kind of like, they get tired though, because I do a whole month of questions at a time. So that's like 7 times 4, obviously. They kind of get tired of me asking them a bunch of questions. They get a little bit like kind of snippety by the end. So we only do a month at a time. I don't do it daily. Just because once I got them on a roll and they're answering questions, I find it's easier to get more done. Where if I ask them one every single day, they kind of get sick of it, if that makes sense. Like, it's kind of a special thing because I call them up one at a time. I don't let them hear each other's answers. So they kind of, and we usually do it like around bedtime, bath time. So they really kind of enjoy it. And they're starting to get old enough that the answers definitely surprise me sometimes, which I find that kind of fun too. So I love the deco in this kit. I just love the art in this kit. That's it. I can't say enough great things and beautiful things about this kit anymore. All right, moving on to my second shop. This is Green Darner Designs. This kit is also stunning in a whole different way. So the first kit was fun, whimsical, beautiful, pool noodle loveliness. This is where I'm a gnome on my floaty drinking my drink. I want to live here. And I'm not sure which particular house I want to be in, but I'm pretty comfortable with anyone. I could do any of them, really, to be honest with you. This kit is stunning. The full boxes are stunning. It's basically like my dream house. I want to live on the beach. That's what I want in life. I don't actually care about the beach. It could be a lake. It could be an ocean. I don't actually care. I'm pretty flexible in regards to that. Ocean, I just don't ever see me being able to afford to live on a beach on the ocean. I imagine it's quite expensive, especially in Canada. It's quite expensive. And some of the oceans are quite cold up here. Like it's cold. Not kind of cold, like it's frigid, frozen cold. If you don't wear a dry suit, you might die of hypothermia kind of cold. So just as an aside, our oceans are definitely a lot colder than other people's. I have been in them, and yes, I have been in them in the spring and the fall. Obviously, you can't go in them in the winter because, again, hypothermia. But I have definitely walked out and waded and jumped in the ocean in very frigid temperatures. So just as an aside, I'm not joking when I say I do love the ocean. I love jumping waves. Do you guys love jumping waves? Like, I'm 46 years old and I still love going in the ocean and jumping the waves. I take my kids out to do it. I think it is so much fun. I live to do it. I do not know how to surf. I kind of wish I did know how to surf, but I don't. And I'm definitely not an athletic person, guys. I'm a little bit bigger, and I'm not athletic at all. I definitely would not say I'm athletic at all. However, saying that, I do love putting my bathing suit on and going for a swim. That's for dang sure. So yeah, I would absolutely love to go live on an ocean and jump the waves and go hang out in the water and walk along the beach. Walking along the beach with no shoes on in the surf is like one of my favorite things to do in life. I absolutely totally love it. But I also love just sitting there and watching the waves. I'm not a big, I don't like doing lots of long hikes or anything, but I do like just going for like a quick little walk along the beach and then just sitting there and watching the waves. I could sit and watch the waves all day. Kind of like, when you could I can also sit around a campfire and watch the campfire forever. Like just sitting there chilling out. I really love it. I remember when I was like in my 20s, I used to go camping with a bunch of college buddies of mine. And the two of them used to do what they called the pop can race. So they would take an aluminum pop can each and put it on a wiener stick. And they would see, now we're not they're boys and they're in university and they're dumb and we're drinking. So just setting the scene, okay? Setting the scene before I get a lot of quotes that it's, not the smartest thing to do. Oh, again, got it. No, totally. Anyway, They would wait and see whose pop can disintegrated the first. Do you know how long that takes? It takes all night. They would reposition their pop cans. They would move their pop cans to different sections because you're allowed to rotate your pop can or move it. But they would literally wait to see whose pop can disintegrated the fastest. I'm telling you guys, it was a very long, slow process, but fun to watch. We'd sat and visited, and yeah, so yeah, it's a thing. So anyway, I don't know what brought up that story. I've been thinking about them lately. I'm going camping tomorrow, so I think that's why I've been thinking about a lot of camping stories, because we're going tenting. It's been a really long time since I've been tenting, so I'm kind of interested to see how it's going to go. So me and the kids are going to go tenting with my friend Krista tomorrow for my birthday over the long weekend. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. I'm using a silver foil overlay kit from the Prairie Planner. That's another Canadian shop. Green Darner Design is also a Canadian shop. So kind of supporting the Canadians in this plan with me here, guys. This is her nautical foil. She's got multiple colors in her shop. When I purchased this, I think I purchased it last year, she only had the core foils, but now she's got some fun colors as well in her shop. So definitely check it out. Her foil is very reasonably priced, and it's always been good quality as well. She is Tiny Little Tulip is currently probably my biggest foil dealer, just because I do love, she has a lot of fun colors. Where the Prairie Planner only has a couple. So I do like to add a lot of fun color foil stuff. But Prairie Planner is definitely a close second. Like, I have tons of her foil overlay kits. More of the fall ones, surprisingly. She didn't have a lot of summer ones. So it's kind of, sometimes it's harder to find summer ones that match your kit, because sometimes they'll be camping themed, so it doesn't really match like an ocean type scene, or sometimes it's more ocean and doesn't really match a camping theme. So sometimes I find it difficult to find like the perfect match. So that's why I often with these plan with me's, I'll bring in a lot of Sadie stickers foil to kind of accent. Because you can definitely get like a lot of deco and stuff, because in these plan with me's, I find that I do use a lot of like extra deco and stuff to fill in the gaps. So in this plan with me, I'm using the header overlays as deco and to fill in the gaps, instead of actually putting them over a glitter header and stuff like that. So, and I also use, this is like the smaller washi overlay, because she gives you 2 half strips of overlays, because of course a lot of shops don't, they do the washi strips into 2 different like smaller strips instead of 1 bigger one. I still, if they use art to have a bigger washi strip, I prefer to have a whole scene in the bottom. I don't like to have like 2 different kind of color washi strips myself personally. I love when they put the art in the washi strip, and then I can just accent it with the foil. That's my personal preference, but again, sometimes that doesn't always work out. I always get the super deluxe kits from Green Darner Designs, because I need the deco and I need all the things. So I decided to just put the deco at the top to accent, and then I sprinkle. I decided to put a bunch down through the spread as well, just to fill in some of the gaps and to add some more of the art to the things, because some of the deco was a bit bigger, and there are some cute little sayings as well in some of the deco. But like, I love these like lighthouses and the like palm trees and the seashells, and yeah, I just think this plan with me turned out amazing. Her kits are so beautiful, guys. I can't say enough. I just absolutely totally adore her kits. So now we're moving on to my main plan with me, and this one is Cocoa and Fluff. So I only had a tiny bit of, I've used this kit last year, just in case you want to know. I used this kit last year. This is one of her 4-page kits, so it's a mini kit. I bought 2 of them. So I used the full boxes and the bottom washi, and then I had a bunch of leftovers, and I used a bunch of the extra boxes from the kit. So all I had was, I kept the full boxes and the bottom washi, and then just the leftovers. And then I've pulled in some extra boxes I had from another Cocoa and Fluff kit that I think the colors match really good. And then I also keep some of my extra boxes specifically from Avalon and Ninth, just because I find them very functional, and often I find the bright colors match Cocoa and Fluff as well. So if I have extras from her shop, I will put them down as well. This plan with me is actually kind of sparse because I work straight nights all week. I did it on purpose. I did it to myself. I don't want you to think my work did this to me. I definitely done this to myself. So my plan is I'm going to work solid this whole week, and then I get the next 2 weeks off so I can go to the lake. So another girl needed the weekend off, so I'm working the Saturday or the Friday, Saturday for her. And then she's going to work my Monday, Tuesday. So that means I can leave for the lake earlier instead of having to wait till Wednesday. And I realized this was a double box. So I mislaid that sticker. And then I realized, oh my God, it's a double box. What am I doing? So I decided to move it. It pulled up beautifully, guys. So like, it pulled up beautifully, and I definitely have ripped my planner before, but my ongoing saying is deco fixes everything. So if you make a mistake in your planner and you do not know what to do and you are mortified, just slap deco on it, or slap a bigger or different box over top of it. Just cover it. Cover it up. No one will know. Even though I do plan with me's for lots of people, no one knows except for you guys, and we're all friends here. So if you guys feel the need to tell someone, that's fine. But just know that it turns out beautiful. My boxes aren't necessarily always straight, but that's okay because I still like it, and I think it's beautiful, and I love this art. So I definitely wanted to use it again, because we're camping literally the week after this. So I really wanted to make sure, like, because I have to pack, I have to organize everything, I have to do the grocery list. So that was the whole reason for this plan with me. I also wanted to keep the little Mickey in the corner because I only had so many full boxes. So normally sometimes I'll put another full box down at the bottom, but I didn't have one, so I just decided to keep Mickey because I did purposely buy the Mickey and Minnie seasonal planner for a reason, so that I could see Mickey Mouse every now and again. And I definitely still, on my dividers and stuff, and then on my currently pages, I use Mickey Mouse and the sticker book from the Happy Planner. So this is me just going through all the boxes that I have kind of left over from other kits that I thought would match the colors. So I definitely use like oranges, yellows, greens, blues, like any color that I thought kind of matched the kit was good enough for me, because I just put down a ton of boxes. So and this kit is so bright and kind of colorful and a lot of white that I thought that it would go perfectly. And then of course, like you see, I put some like brown, just more earthy kind of tones, headers and stuff like that throughout it. I also love to have a checklist every day, just because I never know what's going to pop up that day. And often I want to like just mark down like things I have to get done, things I want to clean. Sometimes the checkbox stays completely empty. Sometimes it ends up getting quite full. But yeah, so I definitely, that's the one thing that I like to have down every single day is a checkbox. Unless I know for a fact that I'm doing something like, if I'm working a 12-hour day or 12-hour night, I just don't get stuff done. I basically get up, eat, sleep, work. Like if I'm doing 12 hours, I literally don't accomplish a whole bunch other than up, sleep, that made no sense. I basically wake up, eat, work, and then go to sleep. Long story short. That is my whole life when I do 12 hours. My shifts at the current moment are only 8 hours, so I actually do get quite a bit of done because I still have my evenings because I'm either doing days or nights. But like I said, this week I'm doing nights. I will say, because I used to be a straight night worker, I prefer nights. I have always preferred nights. I just sleep really good during the day. I hate waking up to an alarm clock. I can tell you 1,000 other reasons why I prefer to work at night. But yeah, my new job, of course, I'm working days and nights, and my clock kind of is not quite sure what to do with it. I was kind of on the same schedule for quite a long time, and my body is just not having as good a time switching back and forth. So, I'm trying to figure that out lately. Yeah, it's harder on my body. My kids and my family are actually doing pretty good with it. Before they were having kind of a difficult time, but yeah, they're slowly getting to it. I also decided to use a lot of the functionals that were left over from these kits. So I used a lot of like the extra stuff from Avalon and Ninth, and I used a lot of extra stuff from Coco and Fluff that I had left over to mark like my daily tasks, like clean and that kind of stuff. So I definitely bring those in to the plan with me. I just wanted to kind of give you guys a heads up on what's been happening over at the Coco Fluff Facebook group. So as you guys will see, Pinnacle Sticker Co. has joined the Facebook group. So it's now a Pinnacle Sticker Co. and Coco Fluff Facebook group. I am so happy and excited. So Dawn and Sarah are the like two most wonderful human beings on the planet. They're so sweet and they've been so nice and generous to me. Yeah, I really adore them, and I really want you guys to go and support them. So definitely go check out the Facebook group. It's linked down below. As always, I want to just thank you guys for showing up. I really appreciate you. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.